The National Literacy Team, with assistance from the United States Agency for International Development, to whom we are indebted, is providing direct support to 450 primary schools across the island through the deployment of 90 reading coaches at grades 1 to 3.
After that intervention last year, the Education Ministry is training another 66 literacy specialists this year with $1.4 million in funding support from the USAID.
What started last year was a special joint initiative between the US government and the Jamaican government in efforts to buttress the ministry's national literacy program, giving us the human resource that we need to actually hit the field full force over the next 2 years, the lifespan that remains for the program.
Work plan priorities for the first year focused on 3 fundamental areas of reading instruction, namely phonemic awareness, phonics instruction, and vocabulary development. Specialists were trained in the fundamental areas of literacy of assessment and diagnosis in reading.
For the second year of the work plan, they will be focusing on reading comprehension, reading fluency, and strategies and skills for development of writing among our students.
The 66 literacy specialists and another 12 literacy officers employed to the ministry are being equipped to train others called school-based literacy coordinators. They are being immersed in the ministry's National Comprehensive Literacy Program to ultimately help more students improve their reading and writing skills.
We particularly target these teachers because when we train them, they are expected to go back into their schools and train their colleagues in any of the fundamental areas of literacy that we would have trained them in.
We stopped by one such workshop for teachers being trained in Region 1, which comprises Kingston and St. Andrew.
And they're going to use transition words, finally, as soon as yesterday. It's important to get them to use transition words.
We are looking at a variety of topics. What we're looking at in this particular session is story writing, how we can implement it in our lesson plan so that our children are a little bit more excited about writing stories and having them organized. So by the time they reach grade 4, for the grade 4 literacy, they're very competent, and grade 6, we're looking for the 12 in the GSAT.
We've invited a range of teachers, coordinators, school-based literacy coordinators and teachers because we wanted to impact the schools as far as possible. So what we're doing is we are trying to target the problem areas that the National Inspectorate report, Education Inspectorate report, has indicated that there's a lesson planning issue. We're looking at lesson planning. We're looking at how we can target key areas of literacy to improve not only teachers at the primary level but also teachers at the secondary level. All regions across Jamaica are participating and facilitating a summer training workshop for literacy.
Well, many of the things that we're learning in the workshop are very essential to the students because we learn, for example, differentiated instruction where we are allowed to cater for the different needs, learning styles, interests.
Right now, this session we are going through has to do with expository writing. Now, this will help our students to be better writers in the classroom, and they can also be helping them to see how they can bring their experiences into their writing.
In just 1 year since the program was implemented, students' performance in the grade 4 literacy test has jumped from 72% to 76%. All this bodes well for Jamaica as students improve in their reading and writing abilities. Using this past success as an indicator, the ministry is convinced that the work being done this fiscal year will lead to further improvements in literacy among students, supporting government's strategic priority of human capital development.
And I do believe that when 2015 comes, we will be celebrating our 85% achievement and looking forward to sustaining and building on that.